So a couple of things that I missed just now. I showed you the rotator. I didn't show you the underdeck furler. Who makes the furler? Is it a Carver? Bartels. The German Bartels. And the Linq is built in Holland.
In Holland, yeah.
Where?
In Dronten, in Holland, in the center of Holland.
Okay, I like Holland. We're gonna have to come visit you guys on my yearly trip to Amsterdam.
Yeah, what we have here is slightly off center.
Let me introduce you first. Julian, right?
Jurian, yes.
Jurian. Okay, and you're the builder?
I'm the builder and the designer and the owner of Linq boats.
You're the builder and designer. I thought this was the designer.
No, designing of the engineering.
You're the engineer. Yeah. You're the designer. Your concept.
It's my concept.
All right, very cool. That's it. So, what inspired you to dream up this concept?
To dream up this concept? Well, I think it's the available technology and a gap in the market for small sport boats with a lot more performance.
Oh, look, they're the only canting keel sport what I know was called Melg Evolution. Do you remember that?
Berlin.
Yeah. That's the only one I know, and that was a bunch of lines and shit, you know. But other than that, there are a lot of sport boats on the market. It's 20-foot sport boats. There are 9 of them or something on the market. Most of them pretty new. Yeah. A lot of them are great boats, but you got to set yourself apart. This, I think, does it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Before we go into what do you do when the keel stops working, price point.
Price point is 35,000 euros, including the VAT, so dependent on the country.
That includes the VAT?
Includes the VAT, excluding...
Why? Who was telling me it was 45,000?
No, it's not 45. No.
Holy shit. Okay, so 35,000 euros, so...
And then you have to get some sales and some lines.
So translate that to... So VAT is almost 20%, right?
It's 19 in Holland, yeah.
19 in Holland. So what would that translate to if you were to ship one to the States?
Ship one to the States, well, you have to deduct the 90% plus the shipping. So... roughly, what's the dollar at the moment?
It fits in a box though, so shipping is what, $2,000-$3,000?
These boats have been designed to fit in a 20-foot container.
Right.
So upright, 2 boats in a container, masts can be split, so off you go.
So $2,000 or $3,000 to ship, no problem.
Yeah, to the East Coast.
So what's the price then? Convert it for me.
Yeah, what's the dollar at the moment?
1.35.
We'll make a quick calculation.
With the euros.
It's 40 something.
No, less. No, it's gonna be around 30,000.
Yeah, dollars. Yeah.
How much?
Around 30,000.
Okay, yeah. No, $30,000 would be 22,000 euros. So $45,000.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Including shipping. Yeah.
Which is roughly the cost of a Melgus 20 in the U.S.
Yeah.
So, canning keel. All right. The difference will be obviously if this boat can go and do one design racing. Takes a lot of work to make a one design class work, and you know, we'll see if that can happen. Have you put into place any dealers or anything in the States yet? Have you talked to anyone?
Yeah, at the moment we have contact in the States. Things are still a little bit quiet. We talked to somebody in Newport, and we have 2 Italian guys here in Italy working hard for us, and in Germany everything is going well. So it's all going according to plan.
Be careful of those Newport guys. All right. So show me real quick. What do we do when the keel stops working? We need to center it.
At the moment you see the keel is off center.
Yes.
So we have on the keel we have 2 buttons. One can be reached like this, and one can be reached like this. So take a look at the keel.
Yeah.
And open this.
So you're just taking the pressure out of the system.
Yeah.
And the keel's coming back.
Yeah.
And it gets to the bottom. You lock it off again.
So now it's center, and you lock it off again. You close the valves. The valves look pretty similar to your central heating system in your house. So now the valves are closed and you can go sailing with the keel in the middle, so you have a fixed keeler.
And I mean, you know what, I can't even ask you about performance because with these sails you don't know your performance.
True.
So I don't know what it'd be interesting to take it out and put it up against the laser or whatever with some crew on the rail and see what the performance is like, but with these sails you can't do that.
But they've done a little bit this morning.
A little bit of tuning.
The excess of performance is feasible, but maybe not optimal yet.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you for the tour. Check out linqboats.com, linqboats.com, and we will certainly have it tested as soon as possible. We're trying to convince these guys to get a Portacervo and bring a bit of a more worked up version for us to bang around in Sardinia.
Okay.
All right. Cheers, guys. Thanks.
Yeah.